Deep sea, baby. I follow you. Perfect. So, a little bit seamed, but like I said, it's not perfect in the beginning. Until we have a way to move bigger things around. I can't draw with the mouse, I'm bad. I'm gonna learn it. I mean, in the end, generally, not for me, for my, for the fluffy work. Forget about that for a moment. I mean, generally, shit, wrong side actually. I mean, generally, you're gonna be at least a little bit proud of the work you're gonna do. Like, yeah, if I look back at the Ella meme. Wait, I should have it as an overlay still. Okay, wait, let me go into the water. Ooh, I was scared because Primitier is still on the camera at the tree. For a moment I thought you guys were not seeing what I was playing for the longest time, and I wondered why did no one tell me. But don't worry, everything is fine. Motivation. Let's have motivation here. Let's be wholesome. Okay, I hope my mother is not watching right now. Here, see that? It's on the one hand, it's funny. It's okay. Let's forget the funny for a moment. It's not good. It's not good, right? Like, if you give this to anyone else, if you give this to Nico, Mimi, Ella, or any other artist in our proximity that we could reach out for, you would see a masterwork. I don't think any one of them would be silly enough to draw something like this, but beside what it is, just how it looks, okay? You sillies. You sillies. You can see that I looked into chat. But yeah. I am proud of it though, because I thought about it and I put it into piece. It can be better, certainly, but it's something I made and I'm proud of it. So I don't necessarily mean fluffy or tea time artwork now, but if you really wanna challenge yourself and draw something in your mind because you think it's funny, like where did my wood go? There it is. Like, I needed to draw that because it was just so fitting for Ella's debut. Because she mentioned that she specifically reduced her model's chest size. And I was like, wait, I have a female form and I saw this meme recently. I need that meme, but I have no money to ask anyone. So there's only one solution left. And that solution was the sad decision to do it myself. And sometimes it's absolutely worth it. So if you want to do something, try it. It might not be the best of the world, but maybe the one you will do afterwards will. Or at least it will be better. And the one after that, maybe not a masterwork, by far. But you can look at it, lot. The one after that may actually start to look quite nice. And after that, only up from here. But you don't need to. It's just, I just want to be a little bit motivational. Everyone has their own reasons for maybe not drawing, but I'm not good at drawing. It's never really an excuse when you didn't even go through the first learning step. My excuse for not drawing more is just, I can't be bothered. Like, if I really need something, like that Ella meme, is it off screen? It's off screen. Like that Ella meme, then I will do it. But everything else is just like, do I need? No, I don't need to draw. I won't draw. I'll try to do it differently. It's weirdly pretty. You don't dare! Where are you going? Ah, the wheat. Ow! Ow! Wait a second, I need some health. Nom 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 nom. Mmm, red slime. Raw red slime. Someday in the future, when we have the perfect opportunity for it, someone remind me to build an effigy. That would be funny. I make bad memes. Oh no, what have I unleashed in the world? I'm sorry for everyone living in this world. I've created a monster. Yes. I have an idea. Wait a sec. We will do the following. We will take the batteries we have, put them over to the bridge material, and turn the bridge material into the perfect raft material by using the blueprint manager and these babies over here. So that's what we're gonna do now. So, okay, they do have the same length, more or less. It doesn't matter, as it would be a rather crude raft, all things considered. Hey, might work. The baddest jokes are always the funniest. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, but you gotta watch out. If you make jokes of others, ask them for consent. Before I published the booba picture we just saw, I specifically went into Ella's DMs and asked her for consent to make it public. Otherwise, I would have saved it somewhere dark on my disk and where it never would have seen the light of day. Because after all, we still respect the humans, at least to a degree. Also, that must be funny for anyone coming from the previous YouTube series on Primitier. Now watching what the fuck is going on with the streaming, which is funny because I remember. What the fuck? What kind of Phantom Force was that? Stop it. Get some help. Okay. Because I remember a time I specifically talked about starting the Twitch channel. And now we're talking about all the live escapades that we developed in the time between streaming and when my series had a break. So that must that must be such a callback. I like this in a way, but it can't work.
Stop it. Get some help. 16th of July 2024.
Nah. That's the PSA from who was that again? Who made the PSA? I forgot the name. I cannot take credit for that. Speaking of credit for that, I think we're doing this differently. Instead of immediately building off of one of the sides here, I disconnected the wrong thing. Here, that's how we do it. Ooh. You go to the side. I grab your back and now push you against your brother. Whoop. Yeah, no. Definitely not like that. I have to go far out into the water and if I don't want this stuff to stick to the ground. Perfect. Okay, now back to the land because I don't want this to be lost at sea where I cannot grab it anymore. And now we make like a small raft version. And then we press the logs underneath. I don't know how that will work out, but it will. Don't worry about it. We had more complicated things. I can't wait to see where it will go wrong. I'm not gonna make any more game show jokes on take a wild fucking guess what goes wrong next. Because something is about to go wrong. I can feel it. I can feel it down in my femboy waist. But I can't put a finger on what it will be that will go wrong. It will be a surprise for everyone, I know that. Especially to me. Because you have the fun part of just watching. You just sometimes have to scream, "No, don't do it!" And we'll just ignore it and we will end up in a fucky-wucky, but that's for the funny. Can you please behave and not snuggle up? That would be mighty fine. Okay, once we got this plate connected here, I have an idea how to connect the further plates in the future. Though, honestly, I don't know what kind of width I want in this. How thick should it be? The table I want to keep. The table is cool. I'm gonna put the table on the raft. And you cannot stop me. Original, the person who did original. What? Ah, Jordan, right. He said we can't. I didn't mean you. When I say you, I don't always mean the plural. Of course you can snuggle if everyone consents. Who am I to stop wholesomeness? You know me better than that by now. Do you even know me? Do you have any idea what makes a tea time a tea time? Aw. Quite a curious case. So, yeah, we should have a little bit more within this. I was running into this. I don't want to cut it. And if you hear all the cutting sounds going on right now. Perfect. Oh, smooth. I love it when it's smooth. Hell yeah. Hey, how's Rafty going? It's on its way. The floaters are already prepared and in the water. We just need to shove it in between. But the main raft is just missing some width, which we are working on right now. Should not be a problem. The only thing we have to watch out for is to make constant save files here. Because if we die, we will spawn back at the tree, but our raft will still be out there. So either we swim, or we just reload the world if we die. There is a third option which we currently cannot do, and that will be to put a spawn point onto the raft, which means we are just not able to die on the water. As well, we will respawn in the middle of the ocean without the raft, and that would be just as bad. But if we just put it onto the shore, we will just respawn at the shore. No problemo. Remember to grab supplies. We don't need much. Basically, we can start anywhere, and we haven't really created that much here. What I want to grab is more of these, as we will need it for the sail. I have a specific idea how to build the sail. And we will need a lot of them. That's for later. First off, we want the base before we have the sail. And my goal for today, which is why I'm so quick on this right now, is to set sea. That is the whole thing we're building towards. Aircraft. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Not this year. Even if I stream every week from now on this game, which is my plan. Not this year. Aircraft? I never done anything with air material. The most I ever did is last stream, when I showcased this game, I went to one of the floating islands and played around with one of the rockets for like 3 seconds. There was a bug in this game before this version, which I really adored. Because you can bring parts of the xylophone from the beginning into the main world here, and it would have weird interactions with the game. It's by far one of, if not the favorite episode I have, if I'm allowed to have a favorite episode of my own series, which, I'm not gonna lie, feels a little bit weird. Maybe they don't even hurt me. But man, when I found out that you can fly with that ball, that day, I fell in love with that ball. And yes, I specifically worded it like that, but no, seriously, that was, while it was active, my favorite bug of all times. Because we came in with a small ball in a world full of rectangular pieces, which, okay, but that ball, it does not have the usual physics restrictions, because if you put anything else against a heavy material, it will budge against the heavy material, but not the ball. The ball will just shove the material away. It doesn't matter how strong you are. It doesn't matter how strong the material are. Everything will be just shoved away by the ball. And that includes the player. If you push anything against your body, it will do nothing. You will just stand around. If you push the ball against yourself, because nothing budges before the ball, you can move yourself. If I would have done this, I would have moved backwards. And here's the thing. You cannot just move backwards. If you would crouch, and it's hard to make out because the player has like a cylindric form. If you would put the ball right below your cylindric form, kind of like I have this thing here now beneath me, and pull it up, the ball will have a constant movement against your body, and therefore will push your body up. But since you have this thing in your hand, and your hand is connected to your body,
F16.
No. You would pull the ball with you, but the ball would then again just shove you, which means flight. Oh, and you can just control it so nicely. I miss it. It was awesome. I would have abused the fuck out of that bug, but I had like, 3 episodes with that? If even, and then they fixed it. Man, I was sour. And yes, I know. Sour is the English translation of mad, angry. But I mean sour, the opposite of sweet. I was not sweet anymore. That day, I lost my innocence. Do we need it to be? I think that's good, right? We can make use of that. I would for the... Fuck you guys, I'm not... I have tried to build a bridge! Haven't you seen what happened with a bridge? We will do the advanced stuff later when we have all the patience, okay? Do you know how long that will take and how many fails that will... Of course you know how many fails that will include. You want to see me failing, don't you? Okay, you are allowed to float, and I'm gonna move past you. Yep. Okay, with one hand down here, we can drag. Wow, they float great. Okay, I cannot have it beneath, but what would you say if we just keep it up here? Or what happens if I just lay here? If I just lay here, would you lay with me? Just, forget the world? Fuck it. It's not what I planned, but you know what? I like the looks. We keep it. I like how it looks. Okay, not too far out or I won't be able to retrieve it. Well, we can try to. Oh shit! It's drifting. We can try to do an advanced aircraft thingy later on in the series. I will not make a promise on that. At least a helicopter we can try. A plane. Not gonna lie, Chief. I don't feel like we'll ever be able to achieve that. I would much rather keep to the easier nautic, as things can still go wrong with this, but not as much. And now, you may kiss the bride. You will.
Helicopter.
Helicopter, helicopter. Oh, looks good. Oh. Okay, looks quite well. Looks quite well. We can make use of this. Now comes the fun part. Where is my wooden piece? So I will think about how we anchor this baby correctly. But for now, let's push you out again. Let's, please. Okay, not too far. Just a little bit. Yup, anchored. Wonderful. Hi, wanna come with me? Nah? Okay. Golden Gate Bridge. Yeah, remember when I made that plan? Maybe in an alternate universe we would have gone through with it, but not here. Not after what we've seen. Alright. All I need is like... you to the side. I need you up. Okay, too tall, but that's why we wanted it up. And I want it around here. Great, wonderful. This will be our table. Well, not table, but this is where the sail will rest on. It is heavy, and I don't know if putting something heavy on the boat is quite a good idea, but let's see how it will turn out. Okay, and one of the priorities will be to add a light to the boat so we can always see at night. Right now, you will have even more problems than I do right now with seeing on the boat. I know that much and I'm sorry for it, but it is what it is sometimes, isn't it? That's perfect. That's perfect. Next up. Shapeshifting into enough. I called that Fluffy as a true shapeshifter, but I need to make my lore up. But wait, if I, a fake shapeshifter, am able to turn into inanimate objects like dolls and pool toys, I think Fluffy as a true shapeshifter should absolutely be allowed to become a... That is a plane, right? That's not a helicopter, is it? Normandy landing boat. I'm gonna lie, Chief. In a way, if you put the walls up with the windows and like the ramp in the front, we're not talking about that. We better not be talking about that. Okay, how do I want this to be exactly? I know how I want this to be. We will be using spruce so that we can have... Yeah, that's the thing. Spruce wood is for the raft. So that's what we built the raft out of. So if we ever use the blueprint on the boat, it will never take from the boat and only like the oak we need. That's the idea. You're a little bit too thick. I have an idea. Where did I put my axe? It's all over the place by now. I did cut around here, if I remember. No, wait, I cut here. That tree was the last thing, wasn't it? Uh-oh. Axe? Twink hammer! Okay. Okay, what we're gonna do is, we want another one of the acorns and put it on the ground. And then we watch it intently. Neko. Oh, am I Neko? Neko! Nya! From doggo to Neko. Soldiers and boat, yes sir. Okay, believe me, I want to build big projects, and we will be building big projects, but we have to be careful. I could seriously spend multiple streams building a humongous structure. I was talking about a lighthouse, but, and it's a huge but, and not in the best way. Everything that exceeds quite the size of a building will make this game really, and I mean really laggy. And that's a huge problem. So in everything we build, we have to watch out for two things. First off, the material count should be low. I think we're safe to use huge materials, which means that we will try to find material that is a specific size. So instead of having like those 4 floaters on the boat like we have right now, we will at some point switch them out as soon as we have the capabilities to do so with just one single long log, as that would make the capacity of the boat in terms of saving and physics manipulations easier on the game. That's the idea. And landmines, so it's more... Landmines. Landmines could be possible. The funny thing is, the moment you said landmines, I have an idea for a blueprint on how to do one. I just don't know if they're like, you know, deadly? The sad thing is, everything we have here is either a slime, which is easily dead with, or floating. Hey, we could have a slime farm if we settle down somewhere. If there would be a way in this game to manipulate the save points to choose where you are respawning, that would be great, because that would mean that every shore we land on, we could find one of those respawn pillars, which we have somewhere over there. I lost sight of it, quite literally. And then we could just teleport from shore to shore, so we could come back here anytime without any material, but hey, I think that's thick enough. Okay. We're just growing the size we need, and I would say around... Here's enough. Perfect. Okay, I need to watch... I need to watch out how to deal with this specifically. I want this to be quite in the middle here, so this thing has to be here. Not quite, but oh well. Yep. Yep. Perfect. Okay. Okay. You may have no idea right now what I'm trying to achieve with this, but believe me, it's all in a good reason of what I want to do here. No, we can cut ourselves another one. I just liked to have the looks of the bark all around for this one piece, but everything else we can just cut. With this here, if we debark it, that might work. Not too bad. Yeah. Oh my. Nearly perfect. Now I will need this. And since we're already on it, I will need a little bit of the other one as well. Around this size maybe? Better longer than shorter. I know it's not about the size, but in this case, quite important. Not gonna lie. Oh, the soldiers will be fluffy. We can have a little army of fluffies. Since we have blueprints, we can make as many fluffies we want. If we have time today, I will make a fluffy army, but not army. One is enough for today. But that's only if we have the time for it. So the promise on that is quite low. Okay, this is what we will deal with. Wonderful. Okay, now comes the funny part. We will need to fight. And for that, I'm gonna take another iron piece, as I specifically reserved one of the long pieces for this. We will go to war now. As there's one specific material we will need, and we only get from fighting. So what's my longest piece of wood? I can turn you into something nice. I will make a man out of you. Oh, actually, this is better. Yeah, this works. Yeah, I can live with this. I can live with this. It's long enough to work. Yep, works. Fluffy, army, fluff, and waifu. Well, I wanted to say happy Ella sounds, but she might be in her own, what was it today? Invite to Among Us, I guess. Yeah, I had the chance to agree to Among Us, but I really wanted to start Primitier at some point, which is why I'm here, not in Among Us. What a fight. Also, we had just a full week of collabs. I need a break. And here's the problem. On Saturday already, we will have yet another collab. And on Sunday, another big but steady one. Yay. Now, yes. You're just gonna stay here for a moment, okay? I'm gonna get a few more. And not to forget that Thursday I'm gonna be active in multiplayer as well, so... Oh my god. I always say that people forget that I'm actually an introvert, but no. I have no right to blame anyone because I forgot that I'm an introvert. How did I not get hit? Let's go for the one in the back. You do not shoot at me. Yippee! Ow! Okay. I don't think I need to take care of the other slimes, of the other lasers. Ow. Ow! Ouchie! Oh. Aw. Okay, let's get some health back. May not be introvert anymore. No. Oh, how wrong you are. I need to use the chat hand for this, so I'm gonna stuff you into my face now. Nom 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 nom. Get eaten. Nom nom nom. No, here's the thing. I can quite interact for a good moment, but afterwards I'm spent. And the problem with that is that the next day or couple of days... Ooh, don't you dare. The next day or couple of days, I will just adhere from any social interaction. Until my friends ask me again, where the hell are you? Okay, we have a moment. The spawner, which is inside there, will spawn a few in quite a moment. Excuse me? Ow. Why don't you come here? Why don't you come here? Look at that graveyard. Do you want to be part of that? Huh? Yeah, right. Have it right there. That would be quite perfect for me. Thank you. Ooh, I like the newfound strategy of just running into them with a blade raised. It works weirdly well, all things considered. Also, they have a rhythm to how they fire. I have no sense for rhythm, but it works for them, weirdly enough. So, no complaint on my side. May I adorn my weapon!
Chop down a tree and throw it in the ocean.
That's technically what we did. We did throw trees at the... Technically we did that. That's how you build a raft. I mean, that's how I build a raft. Let's adorn our weapons with the corpses of our enemies. That's when you give an Unga Bunga Neanderthal access to technology. Oh, it's not, I mean, is mechanism a form of... Mechanism is a form of technology. What am I talking about? Okay. Ooh. So what we're gonna do with these is place them just right, like this, and this hopefully. So now if we drag this, oh, we place them too far. No problemo though, I can place them a little bit behind. Like that. And now, let's have a bigger gap, I guess. Hey? Nope. This has to be angled well. I don't know. I forgot how to do that. Not like this. How do you do that again? That's a funny interaction. Also, why is it turning that quickly? How do you do that again? I sincerely forgot about that. Okay, okay, relax. I come in peace. It slides past. It's not supposed to slide past. What we can do is put it a little bit higher. So I would... Now he's planted way too far ahead. One way to deal with that would be to put this thing a little bit further back. Just a tiny bit. And then put this one against it again, but a little bit higher. Yup. Nope. I'm dragging myself along with this thing. Usually you have to like calculate the angle or something, but... excuse me? Do we have some addition to that? Anything that makes it like a little bit... No. A very tiny stone. A very tiny stone. Do we have a tiny stone? Any tiny stone? Do we have a tiny stone? No tiny stone? We have this. Oh, this will just... No, this will create a fire. We do not want a fire, as far as I know. I have an idea. I don't know if it works, but I have an idea. Ooh. So this here is to... Wait, this looks good. What was the problem? This looks promising. What was my problem earlier? If we... Here, see how he's trapped in between? We do need to put them a little bit together, but this is exactly how I want it to be. No, not too much together. Yeah. Exactly like that. But I wish it would be further. I have to go. Oh, have a good day. And you're back. Okay. Robert goes out. Ali comes in. Hi. Man. But it's nice that you guys like this game. It's something different, and it's also something not everybody is playing. So in the end, finally something I can call mine. And I don't mean the game, I mean you. Haha, you're bound here now. And you have no say in it. So, and the same we will do with other angles now. So basically have it on the 45 degree. Yeah, kind of like that. Kind of like that. I hope it works in practice as well as it looks like.
That was fan service pickup line.
The you can't leave anymore? That sounds more like a threat, not gonna lie. Like I wouldn't threat you with anything. No. But it does sound more like a threat. Perfect. It can't go past that though. So we have to change it, as I do want it to go a little bit further still. Yep, that's not working. And of course, it being nighttime. Oh shit. Oh, is the number bright? At nighttime, it works so fine. This works? This works. Kinda. At some point it will make problems, but not now. Not today, I hope. So what's with the other side? The other side will have to be around here as well. On the edge, it seems. So I can pull it here and even past it. Wonderful. Okay, one more. That's the last. So we don't have to care about this one as much as we did for the other two. But the mechanics are in after this. So we just have to take care of the sail itself. Okay. Maybe a little bit further back. Maybe. Yeah, that works. Okay, now we just need to mirror it. Let's see, around here maybe? Yep, works like a charm. Wonderful. Okay, now we need a handle. A handle and basically the beam upwards. What will we have for that? We can make a handle out of this. We can actually take the whole thing as a handle, now that I think about it. That means we can grab it from wherever. Yep. Why you not worky? Oh, now you worky. Okay. Good. The sail can be moved, but it's stuck into place. Wonderful. That's exactly what I wanted. Next up is the actual sail part. Wonderful. And I do have an idea how we do it. And I think I just went crazy. Oh boy. Why am I like this? Or do we have any other tree we felled? No? Okay, it will be you then. Let's see in which direction you will fall. Let's push. Oh, shoot. Whoopsie. Let's collect the acorns before they grow into their own trees. Where's the last one? We will see it once it's a tree. Okay. This thing we can now turn into the perfect sail by basically chiseling it out. It does have the length. That's all we really want or need. The inner circle here is quite alright with me. So this thing goes away. This thing goes away. This will be turned. Nope. No. I want to do it perfectly. Please cut the right way. It did not cut the right way. It did cut the right way. Oh, lucky me. Oh shit. Oh, and I cut it wrong. No, I did not. Oh my. How lucky can one be? When will my luck run out? And it just ran out. It's not that bad though. Yeah, it's only one side. Okay, I can deal with that. No, we don't need it this long. But how long do we need it? I would say somewhere around there. Let's see again. Now, if I cut it too short, we will have a problem. If I cut it too long, it will be too much of a hassle to deal with. So let's hope that my gut feeling is quite alright with this. Oh, it's taking shape. This will be amazing. And of course, we can give it a motor later when we have actual electricity going on the raft. But for now, it's a primitive raft. The most wonderful one and then. Shaming you for your likes? What? I would never dare to. What are you... No. Shaming? Here? No. Only if there's someone with a shame kink. Do you have a shame kink? No? Then you're not being shamed. Also, I made a mistake. I just realized I made a huge mistake. And I am not ready to deal with it. We could have needed a second one of these gears here to stabilize, because right now, I don't know, it appears rather stable, actually. Okay, let's see when this becomes a problem. Perfect. Not gonna lie, I think it's a little bit too tall. Yep, we will need to cut it. Around here maybe. So we actually do not need that much of sail. Actually, I have the feeling that the one I cut off would be of the perfect size, since we did not cut off that much. Here. This is shorter. Do I have a thing for shame? That's the second best thing on this channel. Making people encounter new perspectives. Harmless perspectives, don't worry, but new perspectives nonetheless. You can enjoy so many things. Works for me. Works for me. So that means we can go to the funny part. And I am scared of the funny part. The sail.
Don't worry, I already know the answer, pensive face.
Ew. You're into shaming? Oh. How dare you? And you can live with yourself? What? Has nobody taught you that this is not... Oh, okay. That's what I get. Do you see how light this gets? How slowly it falls? That's quite nice. Whee! Okay, from my understanding from the Discord of this game is that if you have a few flat pieces and put them back together, it will, and that might sound surprising, I know, but it will act like two flat pieces put together. Okay, that sounds silly, but stay with me for a moment. If you, they will have the same updraft each, so that means if you put a few flat pieces together like that, it makes them lighter than if they were connected in the first place. Not on this Christian Twitch stream. As if. Also, I just learned that I don't know how... no. I don't know how to publicly shame properly. Like, I'm not that bad in an appropriate setting. But honestly, without saying the obvious things, I'm in a rather interesting spot here live on Twitch. Uh-oh, they're colliding again. They're inside of each other. Good. Okay, do we keep it at 3 or do we go a little bit overboard? I would say we're not keeping it on 3, but I don't know, 5. Yeah, 5 seems a good number. This is 1 centimeter. Oh, how slowly it falls. And the last one. This seems to be 1 centimeter as well. Oh, controllers inside of each other. Wonderful. There we go. One sail done. Keeping the guidelines. 5! Did I say 5? Did I say 5? Oh no. 5. 5 pieces. 5 pieces. My mistake. I'm sorry.